Welcome to Liv&Yoga. Today we'll be focusing on building mental and physical resilience through the powerful warrior poses. By practicing Virabhadrasana 1, 2 and 3, you'll develop strength and learn to stay calm and balanced in the face of challenges. Perfect for those suffering from anxiety who want to cultivate greater mental resilience. So let's get started. We're going to stay standing for this practice, so just make your way to the top of your mat. Bring your feet about hip width apart, finding Tadasana, mountain pose. So pressing the soles of the feet down into the ground in order to find length through the rest of the body. Finding this balance between pressing down and lifting up. You might find a slight tuck of the pelvis, a slight lift of the chest, and maybe engaging the thighs so the kneecaps lift a little bit. Good. Take a breath here and notice how you're feeling today, how your body feels and how your mind is. Good. And then we're going to start to move with the breath, inhaling to sweep the arms up. Exhale, hinging at the hips, hands head backwards, crown of the head reaches forwards. Finding this length through the spine, tailbone reaching back with the fingertips. Good. Inhale, bending the knees, sweeping the arms up. Exhale, hinging halfway. Again, finding this balance in opposition. The crown of the head reaches forwards. Tailbone and fingertips are reaching backwards. Inhaling. Exhale. Keep moving like this, syncing up with your breath. Keeping the knees soft here, focusing on finding this length through the spine. Good, feet are still grounding down. Good, and then the next time you come to standing, our left leg is going to lift too. And then we're going to step it back for warrior one. Good, so that heel is pressing down into the ground and then sweeping the arms up. If the arms get tired, feel free to drop the hands down to your hips instead. And then working here, pressing the feet down into the ground in order to find this lift up. Good. Generous bend into that front knee. And notice if you're gripping through the toes, see if you can let them go a little bit. Good, and then moving with the breath here, exhaling, sweeping the hands back, chest forwards, inhale back up. Finding this length from the crown of the head all the way through to that back heel. If warrior one doesn't work for you and it feels all gunky in the hips, feel free to come onto the ball of the back foot so you're more in this high lunge position instead. And we can still be moving with the breath here. Keeping a bend in that front knee and keep reaching that back heel away from you. Good, and then this time we're going to launch into a warrior three. Amazing, and then dropping the foot back down. High lunge or warrior one. And we're going to take this a few times. And your warrior three can look like however it wants to look like today. You don't need to come super high. You can keep that back foot quite low, but just challenging yourself, seeing if you can find that balance through the standing leg as you shift from one posture to the next. Really building strength through this standing leg. Feeling all those muscles through the feet working to keep you balanced. And see if you can keep moving in the rhythm of your breath. We'll just take one or two more. Good, and then the next time the back foot drops down, step it out for warrior two. So the back foot is parallel to the short edge of the mat, generous bend in the front knee, hands reach front to back. Again, finding that grounding down through the feet to find the lift up through the rest of the body. Chest is nice and open here so that you can reach the hands out all the way through to the fingertips. And notice if the shoulders have crept up towards the ears, see if you can invite them to drop down. Keeping the breath steady here. You might be feeling a little bit out of breath from those warrior threes, but seeing if you can find this big, expansive diaphragmatic breathing, expanding the ribs as you inhale, and then everything draws back to center on the exhale. Good. The legs might start to shake, the shoulders might be starting to get a bit tired, but see if you can hold it here. Keep breathing. Can you stay strong in the face of this challenge? Can you keep the breath steady here? Good, and then one more breath. Inhale to reverse warrior. Right hand reaches up and back. And then a big step back up to the front of the mat, finding Tadasana. Grounding down through the feet, lifting up through the body, finding your natural rhythm of breath. Good, and then just activating this pose a little bit more by finding that slight engagement of the thighs to lift the kneecaps a little bit, perhaps a slight tuck of the pelvis and gentle lift of the chest. Good, and then we'll start to flow again. So inhale, sweeping the arms up. Exhale, hinging at the hips halfway. Good, inhaling up. Really focusing on that length through the spine. This is what we're trying to recreate in these warrior poses, especially in that transition into warrior three. Can we find that balance between that pulling forwards of the crown of the head and the pulling back of the fingertips and the tailbone? Good, take two more. And this time, as we come to stand, the right leg comes with us, and then we step it back for warrior one, pressing that back heel into the ground, or feel free to come towards a high lunge instead. Good, sweeping the arms up. Generous bend in the front knee. Feeling strong here, pressing the feet down, finding that lift up. And then moving with the breath, exhaling, hinging forwards. Inhale, back up. The breath is our strength here. Keeping the breath steady tells the body that we've got this. Amazing. And then next time, heading into warrior three, lifting that back leg as far as is comfortable and then stepping it back down. Doing your best to move gracefully, but don't worry if you fall over. Just re-find your balance and come back in when you're ready. Good. If you're feeling quite comfortable here, seeing if you can really find that lift through the heel, reaching up, pressing the heel away, Finding that length all the way through the length of the body. Good. We'll take 1 or 2 more. And then this time, stepping it back for warrior 2. So this back foot is parallel to the short edge of the mat. Hands reaching front to back, shoulders relaxed, looking towards your front fingertips. Nice big bend in that front knee. Regaining your breath here, feeling strong, resisting the urge to move. You've got this. Notice if the shoulders have crept up, can you relax them back down? Are you backing out of that bend in the front knee? Can you sink a little bit deeper? Tell yourself that you've got this. You are strong. And notice the sensations in the legs. Probably starting to burn a little bit now, but what does that sensation feel like? Is it something that we need to run away from, or is it something that we can just stay with? We can breathe through it. Good, 1 more breath, and then we'll inhale, drop that back hand down, reverse warrior, and then exhale, big step up to the top of the mat. Find Tadasana 1 more time. Regain your breath. Well done, you did amazing. You are a warrior. Thank you so much for choosing to practice with me today. I hope to see you again soon. Bye.